At 6, a notorious decade-old murder case is back in the news. Michael Hernandez was sentenced to life in prison for the brutal stabbing death of his classmate Jaime Goff at Southwood Middle School. Tonight, we're hearing chilling recordings of jail calls from Michael Hernandez. This comes 2 days before he's scheduled to have a new sentencing hearing in court. CBS 4's Joan Murray is live at the Metro Justice Building in Miami with the story for us. Joan?
And Elliot, Michael Hernandez has now spent 11 years in prison. He's going to come back to this courthouse on Wednesday to try to convince a judge he should not spend the rest of his life there. And tonight we are hearing in his own voice a very grown-up Michael Hernandez.
This whole situation has me frustrated on any number of levels that put me through another psychological interview. I've been interviewed by so many psychologists, psychiatrists over the years, it's ridiculous.
You're listening to the voice of convicted killer Michael Hernandez talking on the phone from jail with a woman he met on the webpage Love a Prisoner. In his profile on that website, Hernandez, who's now 25, writes, "I've been locked up since I was 14 and as a result have had almost no meaningful interactions with women. Whether you are looking for a companion, confidant, or simply looking to meet someone new, I'm your man."
Well, why don't you practice your weekend learning how to cry?
Oh my God. God, man, I may have to stab myself.
Oh my God.
I try to bring a sharp object to the interview.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have something in your hand, Mr. Hernandez? No. Stab. Oh, see, I can cry.
Hernandez was convicted of murdering his classmate, 14-year-old Jaime Goff, stabbing him more than 40 times. Hernandez returns to court Wednesday to see if his life sentence will change. Prosecutors will argue he should spend the rest of his life in prison. In another phone call with his father, Hernandez seems fixated on certain music.
All right. Type in bleeding through.
Into blood today?
Yeah, that's gonna be the theme. Let's see how many bands with blood I know.
Love lost in a hail of gunfire?
That's that one. That seems appropriate for today, huh?
After hearing the phone calls, the father of the victim told us Hernandez should never go free. He hasn't changed, Jorge Goff told us. He was sentenced to life, and we want the same sentence. Hernandez's lawyers and families have always argued he needs psychiatric help, not prison.
Well, as his mother, my fondest hope would be that he get a more appropriate sentence, that he would be able to get the help that he needs.
A judge will decide if Hernandez gets another chance at life. We've also learned from that webpage Hernandez works in the law library and he's also pursuing an undergraduate degree. It's unclear how this is all going to play for the judge, what he's going to think of the phone calls, what he'll think about what Hernandez is doing with his life. He has the option of keeping the life prison term or reducing it. In Miami, Joan Murray, CBS 4 News.